Cookware materials. Which cookware material is the right cookware for you? Stainless steel cookware is generally the most versatile and durable material for cookware. It's the most popular kind of cookware among chefs because you can get really good quality for a reasonable price. The downside of stainless steel is that it conducts heat not very good. Thus, stainless steel cookware should have a copper core. Copper cookware. Specially gourmet cooks go for copper when they have to cook foods at exact temperatures. Copper is the best choice in this case because there is no better conductor of heat. You can cook at exactly the temperature you want. For example, you can cook at 78 degrees Celsius if you want to. Great for frying and sautéing. Downsides of copper are high price and the fact that copper reacts with food when heated and thus needs special coating. And the coating most of the time is stainless steel. Another benefit of copper cookware that is not mentioned in this slide is that it actually saves you energy because it conducts heat so good that you just need a lower flame compared to other cookware materials. It's really great, you know. If you care about ecology, it's another reason to go for copper cookware, except that it's really expensive. Aluminum cookware is a great heat conductor, almost as good as copper, and it's cheap and strong and durable. But it reacts with acidic foods and thus should generally have a coating to prevent leakage or taste alterations. And this is especially true for spinach or tomatoes. If you cook anything with citrus inside, lemons, oranges, don't use aluminum. Non-stick cookware. Non-stick cookware is great because it allows for low-fat cooking and is easy to clean. Downside is that non-stick cookware doesn't last very long and has to be maintained very carefully, and there are also some health issues attached to it, and you can find more information about that on the website www.highqualitycookware.com. Cast iron cookware. Cast iron cookware is kind of a special case. It needs to be conditioned before using it because it will otherwise react with certain kinds of acidic foods and absorb the flavors of the food. There's a special kind of cast iron that doesn't need conditioning, enameled cast iron cookware. A hard porcelain enamel coating protects the cast iron from the food and vice versa. The advantages of cast iron are that it provides even heating at high cooking temperatures and retains the heat excellently. One downside of this material, though, is that it heats up slowly. Cast iron cookware is excellent for baking, browning, and frying foods. Anodized aluminum cookware. Anodized aluminum cookware has all the advantages of normal aluminum except for the low price, but makes up for some of regular aluminum's disadvantages. A chemical process makes aluminum much more durable and gives it a kind of non-stick surface and also prevents leakage of toxic substances into the food. It really is kind of the cheap version of stainless steel. Can be great for roasters, Dutch ovens, stock pots, and sauté pans. However, you will have to hand wash it because dishwashers might damage the surface. You also should not use steel wool or other aggressive scrubbing tools or corrosive detergents, but that's true for basically any kind of cookware, except maybe stainless steel. Another problem can be that because of its dark color it can be hard to observe the food. Sometimes you'll have to judge your food by its coloring, and that might be difficult with anodized aluminum if you don't have optimal lighting. Glass cookware. Glass cookware is a good choice if you use your microwave a lot. While most of the time it's used for baking, there's also stovetop glass cookware available. It usually needs special handling though. Food sticking to glass cookware is pretty unusual because glass is in itself already non-stick material. Disadvantages are that it's heavy weight and its heat distribution is not evenly and that it's not easy to handle. Glass is very safe cooking material. I never have heard of negative health effects from glass cookware. So if you're concerned about that, glass is a good choice. Ceramic cookware. Ceramic cookware has very similar characteristics to glass cookware and can also be used for microwave cooking and is pretty non-stick, but retains the heat better than usual glass cookware, distributes heat very evenly, and is oftentimes also non-sticky. Oftentimes it's used to make crème brûlée, flan, and custard. Unglazed ceramics like terracotta have kind of spongy. That means they have lots of tiny little holes inside, and thus can make the food a little juicy because the surface of the cookware adds moisture in the form of steam to the food. One thing that you have to be very cautious of when purchasing unglazed ceramic cookware is that the clay doesn't contain lead, because that's a big health no lead in your cookware. Ceramic cookware might break if you don't handle it careful, but it's also pretty cheap in general. And I hope you found this useful, and there's much more information that you can find on cookware and also podcasts that you can just comfortably listen to on the website. It's www.highqualitycookware.com, and I'd be glad to hear from you. You can post comments in the blog, and you can write me an email at info@highqualitycookware.com. And if you have questions, just let me know, and if you have comments, just post them. Thanks for watching.